We're very much live again. Sorry about that. Not bad taking the first and second point. Getting ready to push into last there. Apologies for the miss on that. It was a fairly dominant display by Not Bad. Basically getting a wipe there and ready to push into last. And here they are coming from lower. Paulson and Elmo taking the lead there. Dubious going down to Sam as well. Get Right on the right going down, and this is fairly clinical. This is a push to last, win last situation. So that puts it to
match point.
4-2 match point. True.
Game point. Everything point.
Game point, exactly. So Not Bad are they do not want to give this up, and it would take quite a bit for them to lose this all, but it's not outside the realm of possibility as Get Right comes to mid against Paulson. No damage coming out. Paulson takes a little bit of an early sticky. And here we go, Nat going in for the bomb. Going on to Tonberry, takes him out. Dubious going to Nat. Nat ends up going down to Disturbed. And Elmo coming in here to Get Right. And Get Right's just been zoned out, and he's gone for an Emerald on the Vinti there. Oh, skill stick from Paulson there. Cap stick coming out there. Again, pretty dominant. Fierceard does end up staying up. He's gonna go back.
Maybe they could contest. I don't think they're gonna be fast
enough. They
enough
could, but the risk of losing all your players here in a malformed push is kind of bad. And Jersh is playing pretty close, and Paulson's sticking some things up. I don't think they would have been able to go up against that push. Tonberry playing pretty aggressive, semi-aggressively underneath, looking for a little cheeky pick down bottom. Disturbed is baiting up top. Don't die.
Living on the edge.
This is it. This cap. If they win this push, they win the game and they go on to the next stage.
Oh, no.
Oh, Fiercear does go down to Elmo.
That was even in, jeez.
Elmo and Nat go down. You know, it doesn't really matter because their medic is down. They're going to just wait for Nat and Elmo to come back up. Disturbed and Tonberry trying to make something happen in the lobby here, but not bad.
On the sniper right now.
Not bad. I get
spotted.
Emerald is going to need to pull out some nice headshots. Jersh does go down. That was very nice, Disturbed.
They need a bit more than that though. This is where Snake Rider becomes a bit hard to push because everyone just scatters, and then they go right back to focusing the point as they all cap it. It's very hard to get large amount of people into an area to spam.
And the Uber is in here, Paulson taking it onto the sentry, and gosh, everyone. This is game point. This is it. Congratulations, Not Bad. Not Bad take the lower bracket rounds. They go into the lower bracket finals against Massive, which will be next week. Very good play from both teams. It was a nail-biter, an absolutely amazing close match. Thank you, Render, for casting me with me today. And we already have some players coming into the Mumble. We have... hold on, let me just... drag them in. I can't drag them. Give me permissions, Red Hawk. Red Hawk
does that power.
What's going on? I can't drag people.
They are very much muted.
They are very much muted, and we're gonna unmute them. And hello, Jersh. Hello, Paulson.
Yo.
Congratulations on your big win. That was a very great game. I have to say, Viaduct was pretty tight. I think I would have put that in, when Rack won the first map, we were kind of thinking that might be their, Viaduct being their pick, probably their best map. We thought that's sort of all she wrote, but you guys managed to pull out a win in there. How did you guys turn it around for that map?
Well, Sunshine, Elmo went fucking huge, and that. Sunshine was a bit of a mess. I was freaking out of it, pulling some weird shit. And it cost us, and then Vi, we just brought it back strong, and Snake is just like our map. We felt confident, and it's good.
Yeah, we were going for some pretty ballsy pushes out of last and stuff on Sunshine. sort of messed us up a bit. The morale was pretty low after that match, but we just sort of said forget about it, and yeah, just went from there, and it worked out.
Good evening, gamers.
It's Tommy. Did you for Paulson and Josh? How did you guys feel your mids went on Sunshine?
That was terrible, to put it bluntly.
What was your plan going into that mid?
We had like both soldiers take position, sort of. If we can get an early frag, then we'll keep that. But if not, then we'll go again, like initiate again. But I don't know.
I was dying very early. I know that, and that was on me. I didn't really adapt quick enough.
Yeah.
I got caught out a few times. Like my players, I didn't know were there, and towards the end, I think I started playing more passive, and I think we won the mid, but I can't remember exactly. But I know I was getting caught out very early on mids, which is completely my fault.
Because you suck.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I just noticed like Nat and usually a scout dying early, and then when you did win a mid, you usually would throw it away because your Sceptre was still in, but not completely out, so they get a pick and they'd come right back in.
Yeah, Sunshine was pretty brutal.
Fucking shit map in general, I hate it.
It's a good spy map.
Oh boy.
Every map's a good spy map.
Let's quickly talk about your spy plays.
There was two good spy plays. Emmy went pretty ham on Via as well. Have to give him a bit of credit.
Was there there was the one where I think you got both.
It was a 3K.
And was it 3K?
I think it was a 3K. I got Elmo, then I got Vinti, and I think I killed someone else.
Got me.
Killed Elmo again.
Yeah.
With the revolver.
I didn't kill him after the revolver. I think Emmy killed him by a shot for
killed
100.
revolver.
So
Yeah,
I think we need to turn around to the likes of Jersh and Paulson and friends. What was Elmo's reaction to getting backstabbed?
That was a sidestep. I gave him the Vinti 1-2.
To be honest, Elmo wasn't that mad when he got stabbed, but when we got stabbed after, he unleashed. He really unleashed on us.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but the delay, like he said spy, and we're in the middle of an Uber, and then the moment the Uber fades, I'm dead. And
I have not dealt with the rage of fucking Elmo in a long time, and I do not want to deal with it again.
He sent me a message during the game when I stabbed him. He said, "Fuck off." So mad. I called 4 times and no one turns around. So dumb.
Just be glad we didn't play Granary, otherwise we'd all be dead.
It was a really good game, guys. I think best game of the season for Premier Division.
That was very good. I mean, it was pretty well rivaled by the game last week. Unfortunately, that forfeit was pretty disappointing. But you know, here we are. Paulson, Jersh, you now go face Massive in the lower bracket finals. Do you think you guys can? I think everyone would probably say the odds are stacked against you a little bit. But do you think that you could pull out a entry into the grand finals versus Cash Money?
Possible. Totally.
Gotta win more than one round against them, boys.
Yeah.
The third time in 4 weeks, but let's do it.
What do you think you guys need to do or fix or figure out before you go into the match next week?
Make Geo come down with a terminal illness.
Somewhat.
Okay. Well,
something like that.
That's Well, I mean,
I'm serious. Like, I'm just saying, Geo is a massive part of their team. Like, he's a huge part. I'm not saying like everyone else is really good on their team as well, but just like Cash Money talked about last week, their game revolves around the Ubers.
But how Geo, man? Like, he doesn't even aim. He just waves his mouse around.
Yeah, he's got fucking Parkinson's. I swear.
Well, there you go. You just need it to go
Too much drum and bass.
Full Parkinson's.
I bet he's pinging every match.
Yeah.
It's like the Tigran, man, but like far worse.
Really?
Yeah.
Tico's pretty bad. Love the guy, but he goes crazy.
I don't know. Elmo's coming into his own this season, so I reckon.
Yeah, he always did a lot of damage. Like I think Viaduct, he did the most damage. Just under get right.
Second most.
Yeah.
Shane.
Wait, no, you did. No, you did more. Actually,
man.
Disturb did a lot as well.
Shane was peeping on nerds.
So we were theory crafting a little bit about maps and sort of who would be better at what map, and you know, the map of Sunshine came up, and we know that Ton is a fan of the map. he was one of the players who said we should look at this map when I was looking at maps for last season of OWL. So we thought that he might have more experience on it, playing in North America as well. So he might have, wanted to scrim it more, play it more, look over it more, know some more things from the experience in America. Do you think that played a lot into your guys' ability to win on it, or do you think it was more? Okay.
No. They destroyed us on it in the group stages, like 5-1, was it, Josh, or 5-2? Like when we played it in the round.
So pretty unexpected.
Who did you have though during that round?
We had Communist, so.
Oh.
Yeah, if you do realise, Tom actually made an ult and betted 2 buds on Not Bad this game. That's why he's not here tonight. So we're the actual real winners, boys. We have to play this game anymore. We got buds, but no, like I don't know. We didn't have a game plan or anything coming in tonight, to be honest.
You guys were wrecking us on mids. I think that's a big part of it. But we also stuffed up a lot of pushes into you. I don't know. It just felt like you had a far better footing.
There was mistakes everywhere, but it was like just fun to like fight it out, Like we just did the whole DM game type of thing as well.
Yeah, in all honesty, we just fucking winging it the whole.
Yeah, we didn't have any.
Map, we were just winging
no strategies. We're just like, okay, we're up, boys. Let's push. If we can shoot someone that's close, do it, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, there were way more risks from Yewls Sceptre. Was Ferriside calling anything? Or was he like anyone?
Not really.
He wanted you to do more.
Not really, actually. I think I was just like saying, screw this, I'm going in, boys. If I'm going in, let's press W, because I think Ferriside was he hasn't played Medic in a while, and he did drop a few Ubers. Like, he was dropping quite a bit, I think, tonight. I think both meds had a pretty tough game at times.
He lived on 1 HP at one point in Snakewater.
I think he probably has the best med play of the season, conversely. That was a pretty good dodge.
Was it?
No, I was more talking about the holding on to it at 1 HP. That took some balls. But yeah, what was the Sam kill? Was it?
Oh, he killed him on snakes. I think Sam was tunneling him like 1v1, and Ferriside got the frag on him. But we still like wiped it mid. But yeah, we like had no set strategies. I mean, we only scrimmed tonight. We haven't played since last official game, I think. Like, we did warm up one team last week. We warmed up Massive before their game, but yeah, we haven't played since, like all of us. So yeah. It was really good game by both teams. Best team won on the night, of course, I felt. I think everyone played really good for Rack and Not Bad. And I just hope the remaining games of Prem Division can, be more hyped and be, really close and be exciting, just as this match was.
These matches are some very good games. I think they're some of the best. I think we probably could say that this is some of the best TF2 being played in the world right now, almost. In terms of how close the teams are, I'm not sure how Europe's going, but it's certainly a little bit more interesting than one team dominating the North American scene at the moment.
Certainly a big change from the original Australian scene as well.
Yeah, it's a very welcome change. I am a big part of the community. We really respect them, but it's good to have a little bit of mix up, a little bit of change. Some pretty close games. Cash money looking pretty strong going into the finals, and do remember that whoever wins next game does actually have to win 2 best-of-3s to be able to pull out an OWL win. So I was seeing some chat logs floating around talking about Yuki's potential rage if they end up losing the first best-of-3 and the training montage to follow. But it's certainly going to be some interesting games nonetheless. So, if you've just tuned in, you're unfortunately catching just the end of the cast. It will be up on, you will be able to watch the VOD later. Not sure if it's going up on YouTube. Red Hawk will have to inform me about that.
Yeah, it will be.
It
will be going up on YouTube.
Is it true that I've heard a rumor that these finals games are going to be going up into TFTV YouTube channel?
I don't have very much info on TFTV stuff. Brodogs has been talking a little bit, but that's all I can say at the moment.
Okay.
So what you did just watch was Not Bad versus Yewls Sceptre. Not Bad taking it away. 2 maps versus 1 map for Yewls Sceptre. Sunshine going the way of Yewls. And then Viaduct and Snakewater going the way of Not Bad in a very close best-of-3. Not Bad advances on to the upper bracket finals versus Massive Saturdays to be able to face Cash Money in the grand finals. We're going to quickly go to shoutouts and then close out the night. So thanks everyone who came for the interviews. It's really great talking to you. Starting at the top, Disturbed, do you have any shoutouts?
Shout out to all the Rat Crew. We'll see you guys on the 19th. Shout out to Oaks. Shout out to Geo, you Parkinson's motherfucker. Shout out to the rest of Prem and all you plebs. Later.
Go ahead, Jersh.
Shout out to my team. Shout out to Rack. Shout out to Dist. Be a new baby. And yeah, shout out to casters. Thanks.
Feel sorry for your kid. Gonna be a little bit disturbed. Or a little disturbed.
Whoa.
Please.
Low blow, man. Low blow.
Alright, go ahead, Paulson.
Shout out to you guys just today. Like, really appreciate you guys doing this. Awesome to watch the casts. Yeah.
Tonberry, go ahead with your shoutouts.
No, shout out to the whole Rack team. You know, Getrad and Ferrisar for stepping up tonight. Shout out to Pablo as well. We love our boy Pablo, and also our secret 7th member for the night, Oakley, as I saw on the overlay. Shout out to Not Bad for, you know, beating us, of course, having really good games. It was really close on 2 maps. It was actually pretty close until like the last half on Snake, to be honest, it kind of felt. But yeah, props to them. Shout out to the admins, you, Kenneth, for overseeing all of this. What else do I have to say? No, that's it. Yeah, shout out to Div 5 as well. They finally wrapped up all their games tonight, so I'll have a quick squiz of who makes and who doesn't later on. So well played, boys and girls.
And we'll go ahead for the production crew. Red Hawk, do you have any shoutouts?
I do. Shout out to New Direction and Yui.
The Render, my glorious co-caster today. The pocket of all pockets, the heal monster, the damage monster. Go ahead.
Shoutouts to the Woo Squad, Old Woo Squad, original. Shout out to Wasabi, the original Wasabi, including Grud, Speedy, and Bulk. Shout out to admins, casters, which is me anyways. Shout out to Tom Berry.
Shout out to Rain.
Shout out to Rain.
Shout out to Rain. I promise you, I'll play Dark Souls with you. One day, it will happen.
Shout out to Street Fighter, and that's it.
Alright, I'd like to go ahead and give a shout out to everyone involved in the production today. Red Hawk, thank you very much. All of the teams putting on an amazing show. For co-casters and everyone else involved. And I would like to, of course, give a shout out to all the teams in Prem. It's been a great division to admin this season, and Div 2. It was a little bit unexpected, but it is very, very fun to look after you guys as well. Although I'd really appreciate if you stop organizing games extended to Tuesday. Well,
Who was that?
I blame you, Red Hawk.
Who was that?
I don't know who did that, but I think his name starts with R and ends with HK. So I would also just like to give a shout out to my team this season. We're pretty much dead, but thanks to the games, Rocket Surgeons, and also to the old VSN boys for pub stomping today. That was really unexpected, but quite a bit of fun. And with that, I think we're going to sign out. Thank you very much, everyone. This has been the OWL13 lower bracket round. See you guys sometime next week. It'll be posted in the threads on Team Fortress TV when the next casted game will be. It'll be the lower bracket finals. It's going to be very exciting. And I'll see you